Hey fellow skeptics, Lester the Skeptic Tank here. Just going to do a quick unpacking. I don't know about unboxing being a thing, but my recent pickups from Amazon Prime. First one, heck of these. I know it has various names attached to them, but I haven't worn tank tops in a while. Figured it also is a good way for prep for spring and summer. Also, when it comes to certain dress considerations, sometimes I notice that sometimes I wear t-shirts underneath my collars, especially the short sleeves. Sometimes the sleeves of the t-shirts underneath are a little bit longer than the actual button-ups, but oh well, something I have to learn. And I did get another set of these, so this is a pack of 6. So that ended up being 12 of these total. And if I were to find uh, this one, also helped to have my tax return come in. So the other one, you guys know me and my barefoot. I don't know if you can see through the glossy package or the. Let me see if I can undo this. Yeah, I see it. I can do it through this. Or I just gotta rip the plastic part. There it is. So this is a form of the 5 finger socks. Injinji is the typical name people read and see on the webs. And particularly with these, I like them because they give my toes pockets. Most socks they do not. I know I mentioned the getting of the bumbas from my sister, my older one anyway, and I like them for the reasons that I do. Uh, but the thing I like about these, some people say, well, that's a little too thin. Depends on the type because there are various types. Some are more, these are more like, you might call them compression. These are on the thinner side, but they still provide relative warmth compared to other socks, just again because of the toe pockets. I wear these also underneath the bumbas. The nice thing about the bumbas that I do have is they got that rubberized or that grip like texture at the bottom, which is kind of cool, especially if I'm working with non-carpet surface, which I do when I'm at my folks, and then some areas in my kitchen and bathroom, respectively. Um, I got 2 of these, or yeah, 2 of these, and then the other one. I don't know if this is the big score or what. Yeah, that's my other one, but I ended up getting 3 sets of a 4-pack. Um, Fujitsu is a name that's been around for a while. Long while. Uh, Ready to use rechargeable battery. Still, I think it's based off of nickel metal hydride. Yeah, excuse me. And this was interesting. It's not as bold when I look at the packaging for my Duracells. Like I had to read the fine print on the packaging, which I still wasn't able to get. At least they're bold here. You see at the bottom, this is made in Japan. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but I'm gonna give these a test because I believe a pack of Duracell's I got over the years, they finally went belly up. So I'm gonna see what's up with these. Particularly when it comes to my wireless trackball. This is a left-handed variety. I couldn't find the left-handed variety in corded form. If I did, I likely would have ordered that. But the only thing I don't like about the cordless is depending on where I might position the actual trackball, it might end up falling off from my keyboard tray. But that's neither here nor there. Uh, just a quick update. Um, Especially when you order off of Uber Eats, you get um, flashes of promotions. Would be the term. You get a. Let me see if I can bring out this. So I know those who have been around long enough, they kind of seen the inception of the Rosetta Stone. Let me see if I can share. I'm gonna log in real quick. Let's see, I don't know if this will get me a warning of sorts, but this could be a series of things to come. I had mentioned I'm going to do some read-alongs, uh, but let me see here. Share this. I think I got it here. Share that. And let's see. I'm here. And we'll see if I can. Right now, you can. I don't know if you can. I'm going to see if I can take that off. I wonder if I'm still sharing, but anyway. Let's see if I can do that again. Share the entire screen. Okay, that's going to be better. Share screen 1. Okay. Let's see if I can do that. All right, that's better. All right, switch languages. So one of the flash things I got from Uber Eats, they gave me. Oh, let's see. Still getting used to EVMux, but yeah, there we go. So they flashed, hey, a lifetime license, and I said okay, especially with my tax return coming in, my refund, and so I said okay, let's roll the dice. I would say based on the languages listed, I got my money's worth. I've already started the Filipino unit, although I tagged myself as intermediate. I started this. The only thing I wasn't too keen on is this is using predominantly, if not exclusively, Pinyin, which is the romanization system used, I believe, by the PRC, or you might want to say the Charlie Charlie Papa. And a lot of people have adopted it. I just started discovering, because when I took Chinese, they had mentioned the use of Bopomofo, which is more prevalent within, I believe, Taiwan. I could be wrong, but I know that a lot of people who lived in Taiwan or from Taiwan that have used Bopomofo for a long time, and then making that switch to Pinyin can be an adjustment period. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get struck or anything, or warning if I want to go through each unit. Because I've done that lately. I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna take a peek. This is a sneak peek. I don't know if this is gonna affect my use of my microphone because it's being used by VBux, but maybe you guys can hear it. Maybe not. If I want to add audio to it, but we'll see. But at least you'll get to see a pictorial representation of. So let's see. Let's see if my mic will be picked up. Apply changes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, that's cool. So my mic is still active.
こんにちは。こんにちは。
Konnichiwa. There we go.
こんにちは。
Oh, all right. 3/4.
女の子、男の子、女の子、
Okay.
男の子。
Okay, at least this one doesn't use Romanji, although I'll say Romanji is a lot more consistent. I've used
女の子、
Onnonoko.
女の子、男の子、
Otokonoko.
男の子。
Alright, I'm gonna stop sharing this. I don't know if I'll get struck for this or whatever.
女の人、男の人、
Let me go ahead and go back.
男の人。
Switch languages. But yeah. No, that unit, that's better. Let's. I'm gonna take a stab here. The nice thing about Rosetta Stone, or at least a lot of these programs, is it's interesting to see what they use. But I think the model in itself, like I said, for those who've been around, they've often touted Rosetta Stone as being the de facto model in terms of language, like the scheme. Duolingo uses a lot of it. That's a predominantly used app by many people I know. So I'm gonna, let's see, add to scene. So let's go ahead and see how Korean is presented. All right. Let's see how that goes.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. I don't know if I should report it. 안녕하세요. Okay.
안녕하세요.
Oh, 안녕하세요. Okay.
여자아이, 남자아이, 남자아이.
Okay.
여자아이.
Did that right. There we go.
주스, 주스, 주스.
All right.
주스, 차, 차.
All right. Interesting.
차, 물,
Boo.
물.
All right. No, that's assuring.
주스.
Go ahead. I'm gonna switch my language again just so I can shut up the program. But no, that's cool. But as you saw, the sample of languages, I had a little bit of a chuckle. Let's see if I take the American English or the British English. I wonder what they would ding me on. Anyway, but I think just the fact that you got at least half of these that you can spend your time on, that's getting my money's worth, I would imagine. Like I said, that blurb flashed on my Uber Eats app, and they said lifetime license. I don't have to worry about subscriptions. That recurring cost, so it's like it was 100 something and change, and you get all these languages. And depending on the outlet, I'm going to show you another service I use. Let's see. Still getting used to EVMux. Got to add this to scene at some point. Yep. Let's do that right here. Add to scene. And I'm going to, let's go ahead and sign out. I'm going to be done. Oh, back. Nah, I'm just going to go here. It might auto time me out. You never know. I wonder if it still saved it. But this is what I was doing before. I think I might have shared it to you guys. Maybe not. I'm gonna log in. I'm gonna say log in with Google. I'm gonna choose that. I'm gonna continue. Oh, there we go. So this one, believe it or not, when you go to this site and you start picking your language, there is going to be a set of languages, especially based on their pledge. Uh, Anything considered endangered, they will not charge you for. Now, depending on what your learning pattern is, like I started doing the Cantonese. Um, there are various apps I had used over the years. I was using Drops Pro, for example, which is available both on iOS and Android. Um, let's see. Oh, okay. So it still has my reps. So I'm gonna see what I can review. I'm gonna allow. I'm gonna play. Because what I would do, especially if I'm on lengthy bus rides or whatever, I would play this back, just kind of like just let it and I get used to it. And the nice thing about this is it combines the use of Hans in Mandarin, Hanji in Taiwanese Hokkien, and then this is what you would call the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. At least that's what it looks like to me. And then a version of Romanization, which I'm not sure exactly which one they use. I've been exposed to, based on Nina Locker, I think she was using POJ. And I could be totally wrong on the name. Let's see what happens if I hit.
He's wearing a hat. Y thì đấy tôi bớ ạ. Y thì đấy tôi bớ ạ.
Not now. Skip recording.
He starts at 7:30. 以7點半開始。以7點半開始。
And so I would play this back often.
I'd like an orange juice, please. 請給我一杯柳丁汁。
Yeah. So things like that, various different various applications. There I am. Just getting used to this. So that's pretty much what I've been looking at, and especially since I often said I can go into this. I'll probably do this in another video, just explain what my exposure to languages have been. For those who kind of known me and have been on, different YouTube outlets, different channels, I've given a bit of my story. So, real quick, born in the Philippines, but I went over to the U.S. At the age of 1. We were discouraged from being spoken to, or I should say, they were discouraging my folks from having to speak Filipino. But when I was younger, maybe around 8, 9, or 10, I was brought up in the fundamentals of the Filipino alphabet, or more specifically Tagalog. So I got a leg up, and that helped with my language acquisition ability, and especially when I was getting more exposed to Japanese anime and J-pop and whatever. That kind of spun those whatever synapses you want to call within my own brain. So language acquisition has been a fun thing for me. So maybe that could be a door to another series of sorts, in terms of one of those read-alongs, go-alongs. Depends. I don't know what would happen with if the algorithms start doing their thing and they start detecting whatever I'm doing with a site like Glossica or a site like Rosetta Stone. But just a highlight of the recent pickups I got. So there's that. But be patient with me, guys. I appreciate, especially those who have stuck around. And I got, looks like based on the numbers, I had 2 new subs. We'll see what I've gotten over the weekend, if they still stick. I don't know. The other thing too, haven't been doing much, so my apologies there. I just gave myself a real weekend, given that I know there's the President's Day. It's wrapping up. It's about 9 o'clock ish. Oh wait, no, it's 10 o'clock ish. 10 something, 10 something in the night on a President's Day. And sometimes, I say I'm gonna do this and that on a holiday, but sometimes you just gotta relax and get whatever C's you can get back, knowing that you're probably not going to get any of the Z's you lost. But something about just taking naps throughout the day is just something I forgot that I have that option. So till next time, fellow skeptics, thanks again. Catch you all on the other side and take it easy.